Bird puns, eh? Toucan play at that game. Toucan. That was a good one. Well done, Lily. I must admit, I don't find the bird puns terribly amusing. Amusing. In Rainbow's One. Good shit. I do think that Sergio is the unsung hero of this series. He never seems to let you down and has performed well in basically every season. That's not okay, that's not one. Run the intro. That's not one. That isn't even one. Alright, on the reply, he's always trying to pigeonhole Kovalev into the team. Good. Very good. Right then, folks, hello, welcome back to the Salford story. Coming up, gaming against Club Bruges as we continue our Champions League, I'd say journey, mission's probably a better word. Our Champions League mission, sounds more official now as well. But first up, we're going to play Everton, and since we last met in the 2-0 victory over Benfica, was that when we last met? No, it was the 2-2 against West Ham. How could I forget that 90th minute winner? I'm all over the shop. We beat Hull in the Capital One Cup, which we now play Ipswich in. I don't think we'll see that episode, but yeah, Ipswich. We then got a draw against West Brom, a draw against Galatasaray, not ideal, in the Champions League group, which leaves us with 4 points, and then a 4-2 victory over QPR not that long ago. 4 different goal scorers, Kasper Feldmeier, Kovalev and Julian Menga. So 4 of the key men as well, which I quite like. Vidal is back from injury and may well feature today, but let's run you through today's team then. Everton, the opposition. We've got 3 games, home games in a row. Let's hope we win them all. Now, there are 1 or 2 fitness concerns creeping into the side, so I've had to change it around just a touch. Renan in goal, Oliveira, Bamba, Honoris, Francis Quino at left back, John Paul Sol, Vidal, Caselli, Barry, Kovalev and Menga up top through the middle. I had to rest a few players. I think that's probably fair enough. Kasper and Sergio, the main 2. Sergio has been in fine form, but we'll bring him in for the Champions League game. Everything's going to be fine. But Barry comes in and he'll do a job. Barry and Caselli, they'll combine. Don't you worry about that. Right, let's get into the game. We currently sit second in the Premier League table, just a point behind Tottenham, but we do have the game in hand, much like many of the teams below us. But I know the top sort of 5 is quite familiar. Manchester United and Arsenal fall off the pace a little bit, and we've seen them in recent years pushing us all the way. Average ratings, by the way, we're all over it. But we've still haven't really got like a top goal scorer, like year in, year out. We just have one. Also, I've got a bit of a cold, so if at any point there's a weird cut, probably because I'm going to have a sneeze. But it seems unlikely that... Okay, I'm going for the calm approach and telling them that we're favourites. Everton are they're a top half side currently. I think they're 7th in the league. But I'm going for a calm approach today. We've done the assertive, we've done the aggressive. Let's give them some calmness. Let's calm them down. Let's give them a massage and some candles. Oh, there's been a lack of candles in this series. Maybe next series we'll bring them back. We've scored a goal after 14 seconds. They're well calm. They're well calm. So I wasn't really expecting that to occur. But let's look at it in 3 dimensions. We've already scored a bloody goal. So Caselli on this right-hand side, it literally is 10, 11, 12, is it 13 or 14? Menga, by the time the ball hits the back of the net, it's still 13 seconds. That's the quickest goal I think we've ever scored. I'll take it. What an exhilarating start to the episode. A goal after 13 seconds. I've never seen anything like it. We had a 16-second one not that long ago, so I've seen something quite like it. Okay, since that goal, I've just been sat here clicking a pen like a weatherman. Oh, look, you can see it's cloudy in the east. Is that the east? Could be. Okay, 1-0 at half time. Since that opening moment, not much has happened. We've not created anything else. They've not created anything. We've just, I mean, Stephen Gerrard has said that wasn't the worst first half we've seen. Not the worst, but pretty close. I think that's what he's been kind there, very kind. We were calm to begin with. Now let's get assertive. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. That seems like the perfect thing to say. We're going to carry on with this assertiveness. You weren't that bad, but I believe there's more to come. I have faith in you. Come on. All right, well, it worked a little bit. Right, second half. Of course, the Champions League campaign is the big moment of this season, but we have to do more in the league. We've been drawing games left, right and centre as Peter puts a ball in. Gallagher, oh my God, Peter's been a part of this. We sold him for 19 million and he's come back to haunt us. Look at him. He's not even he's not even friends with everyone else. Is Peter. Number 7, when he took that afterwards, he didn't even get involved in the celebrations. Oh no. Oh, he's moved to Everton and he's not even loved. Look, they're all celebrating, they're all friends, and he's just out here on his own. Oh, Peter. Kovalev, ball in, headed down. To be fair, Peter did probably celebrate our goal after 13 seconds because he just forgot. Kovalev, on this right-hand side, we need another goal. Caselli has got it. Go towards the byline, he does. Out to Searle. John Paul Searle. Oh, it's a great save from Mazzini. And, still 1-1. Lots more happening in the second half, which is good. Kovalev caught a ball played in. Vidal there, but headed clear. Fired back in and fired out again. It's the HOKEY. Knees bent, arms stretched, rah, rah, rah. Never understood the rah, rah, rah bit. Doesn't doesn't really fit in with the rest of the song. I feel like they didn't have a bit for that bit. Knees bent, arms stretch, rah, rah, rah. They just couldn't think of a lyric. That's all it was. Okay, 15 minutes to go and I'm singing nursery rhymes. Let's change this. I don't know if that's a nursery rhyme. I think it was like a young children jig. I don't really know. Okay, what are we going to do to turn this around? Aaron Voss on the bench. Kovalev not had the biggest impact so far in today's game. What we'll do is we'll put Kovalev out on that left-hand side as an advanced playmaker and bring Voss as a shadow striker through the middle. And hopefully that will produce a goal. If it doesn't, blame them for once. Okay, just over 10 minutes remaining and substitutions are being made. Time's ticking down. I mean, there's no time left. I should have gone overload. Now I know it works. I should have done it. And this is going to be another draw in the league. We had a few draws recently, and this is another one, which I could do without, frankly. Salford 1, Everton 1. I think it puts us back on top of the table due to goal difference, but it's not an ideal result. 3 draws now in the league. Still unbeaten, same record as Tottenham, but we've scored 10 more goals than them. Not ideal. Should be noted there. Oh no, I thought I hadn't conceded any goals. I just read it wrong. That's Everton, who we literally scored against today. So well done, Ben. Alright, Club Brugge coming up. Join me, won't you? Let's go. Come on. Wrexham want Jeff Thomas on loan. Wrexham, the club we took him from all those years ago. I feel like if there's one team that we owe them a player for a month, it's probably Wrexham. He's 34. Do what you like, Jeff. I might make a statue of Jeff Thomas out of... I was going to say clay, but I don't have access to clay. Play-Doh. We're going to make a Play-Doh Jeff Thomas and just have him on the desk from now on. I'll probably destroy it in a fit of rage. I mean, that's never happened before. This candle might disagree. Actually, that wasn't in a fit of rage. That was literally me just throwing a phone at it. Which, I mean, ring. Club Brugge. Been to Bruges once. It's like going back home. It's like putting on an old pair of slippers. Right, go on then, Jeff. If there's one place you can go... He didn't fancy Wrexham, or whatever it was. He does now, for a month. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, Jeff! China wants to discuss personal matters. Bloody hell. Boris has been in the job for like 5 minutes. Jesus. That's a political joke about the fact Boris Johnson has been hired as Foreign Secretary. Bloody Nora. Very current, that joke. So if you watch it, not really a joke, just a comment. If you watch it in like 2017, or later in 2016, I wonder if he's still in the job. I mean, maybe let me know. Well, I probably will know, because news is news, innit? This is 3 days away. I've been faffing around for ages. Come on. Knees bent, arm stretch, banana rama. Just better, innit? Just sounds better. Knees bent, arm stretch, Parma drama. Better. And available now on youtube.com/Dr. Benji FM. It's the greatest Italian series you'll see this year. Last year, wasn't it? Shit. Right, 2015, whatever. Okay then, I think we're going to try and go relatively full strength in this game. Do we play Alan McKenzie or Chris Brownell? Or quickly on Alan McKenzie, he scored 2 goals. Now, I was going on about Brownell last time round, but actually, it was Alan McKenzie. I played him in the Capital One Cup game, and he got 2 goals on his debut against Hull City. Just thought I'd mention it. Well done, Alan. Well done, McKenzie. Right, this is the team I've selected. I had a little play around. Oliveira at right back, Hessing at left back, Juan Luis and Bamba in the middle. Casper Vidal, Caselli on the right, Feldmar on the left, Sergio through the middle with Menga up top. Hessing's not fit enough for this match. Change it. Hausch is going to play instead. Now, this is a game that we should win. Club Brugge, one of the weaker sides in our group. They do have a win to their name, though, actually. I don't know who they beat. They beat either Benfica or Galatasaray. Well done to them. But today, we need to beat them. This is their big man up top. Oh, is he particularly big? 6'1". He's average size for a large footballer. 40 goals in 61 for the Romanian national side. He's not bad at all. He's been banging goals in for Club Brugge for many years. Probably a bit of a legend with them. So a player to look out for. Didn't try and pronounce his name. Didn't want to offend anyone. So there we are. I was going to do a Q&A video, wasn't I? I'll do that this weekend. How did I forget about the bloody Q&A video? Yeah, I'll get around to that. Why has that come to me now? Ah, bloody idiot. Bloody idiot. Okay, the game begins here. I mean, I say it begins. First highlight. Ball played in and cleared by us. Now, I'm hoping we get the win. If we get the win here, it puts us in the driving seat. We'll be on 7 points, 2 wins and a draw. And it means... Like we'll stay in Europe with that. You don't go out of Europe with 7 points in a Champions League group, for sure. I don't really want to go back into the Europa League, though, because I think the idea of this save, or for this season especially, is to win the Champions League. It was always the goal, I should say now. It was always the goal to win the Champions League and end the season, or the series, with a Champions League win. As Menga puts us 1-0 up, that's very good. That's useful. Not 14 seconds or 13 seconds, but still very good. And as I was saying, I want us to win the Champions League. That is the end goal. But as mentioned at the start of this season, this is the final season. This is our one chance. So if we get to a semi-final and it's glorious failure, or a final and we lose, then that's how we end. That's just the way it is. We have to come to terms with that, and we have to push on and fight And yeah, I think we've got the squad capable. I think we've got 5 or 6 players that would get into most teams around the world as Caselli goes close. Club Brugge clear it. So yeah, I think our team's capable. If we keep up our good form, so far I don't think we've lost a game this year, apart from the penalty shootout against Manchester City. So things are looking good. Let's join the action here with Bamba. Let's see what he does. Oh, never mind. Throw in deep in the Bruges half, headed clear, but Hausch gets back on it, and now Feldmeier into Vidal, gets it taken off him, but Kasper will pick it up, back to Vidal, working it quite nicely. Hausch on this left-hand side, ball played into the middle, go on, do it. Menga's there, lays it off for someone. Vidal, who's there now? Kasper, we're working it beautifully. Put it in the back of the bloody net, though. Hausch. Again, forward, Sergio's there, cleared, and out to Oliveira. Now, this will be a delivery and a goal. Ready? Oliveira. Yeah, never mind, I lied. Vidal, back out to Oliveira, though, and this is a moment for us. Sergio's there, Caselli's there. Great save by Russ in the Club Brugge goal. They've offered little so far. Okay, ever closer in this game to half-time. Club Brugge still haven't had a shot in the entire game. We lead 1-0, and although it's 1-0, I'm going to say I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen. It should be 2 or 3. We're better than this, and that's what I'm going to tell them. We're also going to go attacking for the second half. Go out, make a few more chances, create a few more goals, or score a few more goals, and yeah. 1-0's fine, but like 4-0 is what I'm looking for in this game. I think next episode we'll do the final 2 group games of the Champions League to see where we finish. And there's Vidal, great ball in from Feldmeier. That came from quite a long way away. I think defensively that's quite poor. You want to be getting rid of that. But from an offensive side, this free kick travels very, very far indeed. Right to the back post. Vidal sees it and heads home. Lovely header. And it's good to have him back. He's been out for a little while. Club Brugge, this could be their first shot here. Oh, don't score with it. I mean, what is the point? I've lost the pen. I hate that that's their first shot in the entire game. They create a clear-cut chance and score from it. The one thing they've done, I need not to speaker off, I'm losing it here. The one that candle bit the bullet. There we are then. 2-1, still winning. Look what I've just found. It's a bottle. Ironic. Don't do this. Don't do this. I know I should make changes, but this team's capable. 20 minutes left to go then. It's 2-1. We're looking good. We'll come off attacking. Oh, bloody hell. Corner ball for them. Played into what's a corner. Headed clear. They've still only had 1 shot, remember. If they have 2 shots and score from them both. Okay. 2 shots. Both on target. Both clear-cut chances also. But no more goals for them. Still 2-1. Okay, nearly 10 minutes to go. We're going to take off, I never really do this, we're taking off Sergio and bringing on Searle to play a little bit deeper. We're also going to bring on China for Menga, because we know China can get a goal out of nothing. So there's a double change for us. 10 minutes left to go. Ball played in, actually. I don't think the changes have quite happened, because Menga's still on the pitch. But Oliveira, on this right-hand side, can Menga leave us with a goal? He cannot. Behind for a corner. The group's very tight, actually. I said 7 points will probably get us through. I think it probably still will, but it's a lot closer than like Champions League groups tend to be. Feldmeier on this right-hand side, ball into the middle. Go on, get it in there. China! Oh, you bring him on. He scores a goal. There we go. Hopefully he doesn't want to discuss personal matters, and that's made everything okay. A goal for China, 3-1, and we'll be sailing into the next round if this sort of form continues. 3 dimensions then. Feldmeier, lovely ball in, header at the front post. China does what he does best. Comes on, scores a goal. Underrated, but you need a player like him just to float around, come on when necessary, and seal games, and he's done just that. Still 90 seconds left on the clock. Will there be a final goal for us here to make it 4? Oh, well, no, there won't be. He's missed that. He's been greedy. I'm getting too ahead of myself. It's not time for that yet. Things could change. Surely the final chance of the game as Caselli comes down this right-hand side, plays it all the way back across to Searle, who plays it on to Hausch, and yeah, I think that's probably going to be it. Caselli's there though, lurking on the back post, Russ holds it, and that's probably going to be that. And a good win, a 3-1 victory in the Champions League at home. As I said before, we're unbeaten since that the Community Shield. I want to call it the Charity Shield. It's my age. Since that Community Shield game, we've looked good, and we've not lost a game in the league since then, or since that game. So that's a good team talk. Well done, Ben. But yeah, happy. Only 2 shots for Club Brugge. We have 23, and we progress further in this Champions League group stage. So if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like on it. If we can go for 1,0,0,0,0 likes, I didn't know how many zeros I'd done, got confused. That'd be fantastic. If you're enjoying the series, as I say, do drop a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel from me, Dr. Benji. The series is nearly over, but there's still time to play. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.